All right, ladies and gentlemen, Alyssa Mercante is officially FROSK 2.0. And honestly, it's kind of creepy how accurate that statement is, because the entire thing plays out as if she watched the FROSK debacle, which I'm sure she did. And I'm sure she is agreeing with everything FROSK has ever said. And I guess she's not paying attention to what happened to FROSK after the fact, but hey, that's besides the point. This entire thing plays out like G4 TV all over again. Literally, from left to right, the entire thing plays out like G4 TV. So I saw this post from Old Man Grimm. It says Alyssa Mercante equals FROSK 2.0. Just a reminder that this smug, narcissistic bitch is 100% indicative of the type of freaks, feminists, and weirdos that compromise the entirety of the activists who make up the modern video game industry, and they hate most of us old school gamers. People are asking, who's FROSK? FROSK is the woman who was one of the people who worked at G4 TV during its revival. She was a hardcore feminazi, and she had this entire mega rant that essentially killed off G4 TV. It was one of the reasons why G4 TV died. So let's play this video so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And for those of you who remember FROSK, I want you to remember that in your mind while you're watching this, because I'm telling you, it is damn near a play-by-play of the exact same thing that happened with FROSK. I'm not even kidding. Even the zoom in, even the camera zoom in. I mean, the whole thing is fucking, it's almost as if somebody tried to recreate the entire thing. So let's play this and let's see what she said. Here we go. Let make my volume up. Yep, let's go.
I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe say we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt.
Yeah.
And hateful. And that the games industry is diverse naturally. Not because anyone's making them be diverse, because the world is diverse, you stupid motherfucker. And if you have a problem with that, come fight me physically, bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all pussies.
Yep.
Okay, that's the video. Now, some of you are asking for a side-by-side of FROSK. So I'm going to show you a side-by-side of FROSK because it's fucking eerie. It is eerie, bro. I'm telling you.
Multiplayer experience versus the solo player one. But I actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online. Sexism in gaming. In joining G4...
Same thing. Same clap, same everything.
This is not where I thought we were.
Even the same fat guy on the left of... bro, this whole thing is the same thing.
I know, you had no idea.
I'm listening. Yeah.
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts. It's somehow...
Talk to him, FROSK!
It has somehow been expected that you can talk about...
Just by the way, this guy was exposed for being like a hardcore sexist, and it's amazing that he was like clapping like a seal. He was like, talk to him, FROSK. Yeah, you got talked to all right. Now you're hiding.
About how much you jerked off to women as a compliment.
It's
not a compliment.
It's weird.
It's dehumanizing.
He says it's weird, but he literally has videos talking about like jerking off to certain characters. It's fucking amazing.
And it's weird. Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Hey, she cooking, y'all.
And that's just obvious sexism. You don't need to explicitly objectify women or declare that you hate women to be sexist. Just go ahead and check out Thorne's latest meltdown on Twitter for some spark notes. Now, here at XPlay, our reviews are...
All right, so you guys get the point, okay? I don't want to fucking rehash her entire argument because we're talking about Alyssa Mercante, but do you guys see how unbelievably creepy that comparison is? You guys notice, like, it is so uncanny just how it is damn near the same situation, damn near the same play-by-play. It's almost as if it was all just set up purposefully like this. It's fucking weird. It's the first thing I thought about when I saw this video, right? And like I said, all the way down to the fat guy on her right, it's the same exact thing. It is strange. So if you guys heard all the clapping, you guys heard everybody clapping like a seal, right? Everybody in agreement. Talk to him, Frosk, right? Those same people who were screaming, talk to him, Frosk, guess what? They're out of a job. They don't work at G4 TV anymore because G4 TV is dead. So you're clapping like a seal, encouraging someone who is going to nuke your job off of the face of the earth. Congratulations, you played yourself. It's the same thing that's happening here. Now, if you look at her, this is from a different point of view, okay? With Frosk, it was something about sexism in gaming, right? That's how it started. And it eventually devolved into a fucking tirade from an ugly bitch who's just angry that she's ugly. That's really what it is. With Alyssa Mercante, it's a narcissistic woman who cannot take an L gracefully. It's fucking impossible, okay? So let's break this down bit by bit.
I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people and maybe say it's not a good thing.
So number one, imagine needing organizations and other people to fight your ideological battles online because people are being mean to you. Imagine that. Imagine needing an entire industry to say, yeah, we disavow what's happening to this one overly sensitive woman. And you cannot convince me that this shit does not bother you, because she'll be all up on Twitter nonstop from the post that gets sent to me. She'll constantly be talking about how this doesn't bother her, how she's winning, it's only better for her, etc., etc. And meanwhile, here you are, and you're talking about mean words, and look how your face transformed. Your face transformed from sarcastic smiling to just straight up dead face. Because you know this shit bothers you. You know all of this bothers you. It has bothered you since day one. I mean, look at this beta-ass cuck over here simping for this bitch. He's looking at her like, yeah, I cannot wait to get another STD from you. He's so excited. He's like, that was the slimiest cooch I've ever had, and I want more. I want more. But yeah, it's ridiculous that she's looking towards the industry. And here's the funny thing. Since the beginning of this entire thing, since the Sweet Baby Inc. thing has happened, she has been asking the mainstream industry to come out and speak against the gamers. They haven't done it, and they will not do it, okay? Some of them will make their bullshit little virtue signal statements for LGBTQ and blacks, but they're not going to come out and completely disavow gamers like Alyssa Mercante wants them to. It's not going to happen. That is career suicide for a lot of companies. They can't do it. So her constantly begging them to do it for what, like 6 months now? You don't have help coming, bro. Help isn't on the way. And even if the mainstream industry did come out and disavow gamers and help you and be on your side and fight for you, we've seen what happens when you piss off gamers, like you actually piss them off. You have companies out here bending the knee after 48 hours of a real true boycott. It's not going to end well for you.
Yeah.
Maybe say, we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt.
That's amazing. Coming from someone who's acting like a complete cunt every single day. I think that's fucking ironic as hell. Also, too, keep in mind, I want to really target the people who are in the background clapping like a fucking seal and saying, yeah, speak to him, Alyssa, speak to him, you know? I want to focus on those people. I want to tell you right now, Alyssa Mercante, you're probably watching. I want you to realize that these people are not your friends. They are not your friends. They are actively encouraging you because they want you to take the fall. They want you, just like Frosk, to take the fall. Frosk ended up taking the fall for G4 TV before the eventual closure. You are going to take the fall for Kotaku. You are going to take the fall, honestly, for all gaming journalists at this point. They're encouraging you because you're the only one stupid enough to actually say all this stuff and think that people are backing you. You think people actually support you, which is amazing because the only ones that support you are the lunatics that work at Kotaku and other gaming journalist websites. You guys are nuts. Simps are not going to be there for you when the time actually comes. Just ask Frosk. You think Frosk and all her simps were there to support her when she got nuked off of the gaming industry? No. Frosk was looking. I remember Frost specifically making a post saying, where are all the people who were in my corner during the G4 TV debacle? They were nowhere to be found. Everybody was silent. And that's exactly what's going to happen here to Alyssa Mercante. She thinks she has the support. She thinks she has people in her background. Guess what? They are going to disappear so fast once shit hits the fan. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And hateful.
Nobody's hateful but you, Alyssa. Literally. But you know that.
And that the games industry is diverse naturally.
You know what's hilarious to me? The fact that you had to point out that the games industry is diverse naturally. You know what that tells me? When somebody has to tell me something's happening naturally, when somebody is trying to convince me something's happening naturally, guess what I think? Right off the bat. I think that it's not happening naturally at all. I think you're full of shit.